Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Chicago Bears and the Houston Texans. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go. Go.
He's going to throw this one. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Texans set to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Slam left. Slam left. Yes, 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 yes.
They give it to him again. Oh, maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
First down from the 42.
Warrior 70. Here we go. Shot.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Still going inside the 35. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
Motion man sent left. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7, 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the well again. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. Looking quickly here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
4th down, Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
60, 70, Timberwolf. Dragon 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Up in the air here. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
A gain of 1.
To the air on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Get it.
4th down, pass coming. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down, Williams. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Williams throwing again here on second down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Now they send their back in motion right. Third down. Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come on. Set. Riggs. Street. 19 tight. Let go.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. No one's around him. He's got space. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. On the ground again with Mixon. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Dragon 60.
It's 2nd and 8.
He's dropping back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big.
Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 3rd and 8. Out of the pistol, Williams. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
The punt heads towards the sideline. Not returnable. Well done. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Start. 79 Broncos.
Airing it out to start this drive. Big catch made, and he got both feet in.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Broncos.
Dropping back to throw. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw here. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We put a receiver in motion left. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Williams on the play action. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. To throw is Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Dump off caught by his back. Gets up the edge to the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 20-zip lead. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 21. Bears nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second and 10 now. Williams. They connect on the deep shot. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Now Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Again, it's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game.
21. Bears 7.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Go!
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Five still to go here. This is second down.
Come on!
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He's got room to roam. Still going inside the 35. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
Here we go. Buffalo, Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down. Offense to the line fast.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates.
Working now from the gun. That's caught at the 4. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a taunt to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good in love and football. just a good little penalty taunt.
28. Bears 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
What is up?
On play action, Williams. Gets everything he has under this one. Has it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Houston calls it second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down. And this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. trying to find his tight end. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game.
Bears 14.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bears bringing out an extra DB here, 3rd down.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And this is lofted deep down the middle. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Timeout, Chicago. It uses its 2nd. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
First down, Chicago.
They've got a man in motion. Williams on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams to throw on first. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
This is Lovely working the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
All flag is down here. This might be a free play. He's trying to push the field. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, around to Mixon. Headed right through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 13-point lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. First down, and Williams to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Texans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go.
Running for the marker on second. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 35.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Back at the 36-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll throw, third and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into the hands of Dell. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Houston.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Red. Ready.
Handoff on second and short. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. They're going to try and throw it here. Buying some time right. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
42. Bears 21.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Gets it to him on the screen. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. All set to go now from the 35. Handoff now from the gun. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. A quick throw completed out to the left. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Brings up third and less than a yard.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Quick throw right side. Big gain. Has them across the 40. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game.
Bears 28.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. He's out in the clear. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Fits it through the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down Bears.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down, Williams. Hits his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. Throws to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Williams off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
On the double.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
87. A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. It's on target. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. He's going to throw it again.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here we go. Ready.
He's going to keep this one, and he's in for the touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
That keeps the score. Texans 49. Bears 34.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans grow the lead now to 22 points.
56. Bears 34.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Hut. You, yellow. Hut.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Back to throw now. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Sticking to the air here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Chased out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Hey. Ready, ready.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready. 79 Bronx. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hut, hut.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So it's a win for the Texans. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side.